Good morning to our lecturer, Encik Nizam Asmal bin Abdul Malik. Today we are here to do our organizational behavior presentation in the form of a company meeting, and we are from the class DAT 3AK1. Our group members include me, Kasturi, SYAHIRAH, BAINUN, KARSINAH, and SUHARSHINI. For the details of our company background, our company's name is Fabricot Textile Sendirian Berhad, and our address is at Block C, Ostia Bangi Business Avenue, Section 14 for Bandar Baru Bangi, Selangor. Our phone number is 03-89-280-229, and this is our website. We have established this company at the 1st of March 2017. This is our team. I'm Kasturi, the CEO of this company.
Hi, good morning. My name is SYAHIRAH and I'm the Manager of Human Resources Department.
Hello and good morning. My name is BAINUN. I am the Manager of Fabricot Companies under Financial Department.
Hi and good morning. My name is KARSINAH AHMAD. My position in Fabricot's neighborhood is a Manager of Marketing Department.
Hello and good morning. My name is SUHARSHINI. I am Manager of Designing Department under Fabricot Companies Sendirian Berhad.
Our main products is textile. Our main geography is located at Bangi, Selangor. For our business capacity, we have 4 departments under me, which is the Human Resources, Financial, Marketing, and Designing. May I know the business capacity for each department, please?
Sure. Under Human Resources Department, we have 50 employees. In simplest term, the Human Resources Department is a group who is responsible for managing the employee life cycle, that is recruiting, hiring, onboarding, training, firing employees, and administering employee benefit. It exists to help employees become more passionate.
Under the Department of Finance, there are 30 employees. We perform our duties, prepare for providing financial control, especially revenue and expenditure. Responsible for ensuring that each division's revenue is reached based on the department's annual budget and manage the payment of salaries and remuneration to department employees.
My department has 60 employees. My department plays a vital role in promoting the business and mission in Fabricot Textile. It serves as the coordinating and producing all materials representing the business. It is the marketing department's job to reach out to prospect customers, investors, and the community while creating an overarching image that represents Fabricot Textile in a positive light. My department conducting campaign management for marketing initiative. Marketing proactively identifies the products and service to focus on over the course of sales cycle and then produce materials and communications that get the word out. Next, producing marketing and promotional materials. My department should create the materials that describe and promote our products. Marketing department also should contribute to manage and maintain our social media page. It should also manage accounts and carefully watch what's being posted about company online.
Under Designing Department, we have 80 employees. Our duty is where we oversee various creative and design projects for an organization to design our textile. We also collaborate with other members of team to ensure our projects are cost effective and maintain an up-to-date understanding of their target market.
The objective of our company is to ensure the quality of textiles and textile machinery both for internal consumption and export purposes. Our vision and mission includes to be a pioneer in its sector by investing in people and technology and by producing quality products at low cost, and also to connect the world's professionals to make them more productive and successful. For our meetings today, I would like to address two issues. And the first is for us to find ways to sustain our organizational culture. And I think I can start by giving out a way that we could ensure that our culture is passed on to our new employees. And the first would be our selection process, where we select candidates that have the criteria to fit in our organization's culture. We, of course, do this process by 3 steps, which is establishing the criteria, providing the advertisement job, and also conducting interviews. May I know each department's criteria that we expect from the new employee intake this year?
All right. HR or Human Resources Department wants these 3 criteria, which is the first one is problem solving and conflict management. It is a given that not every single employee in your office will get along with their coworker or their manager. This means that at the same point, you will need to solve your problem and manage your conflict. The most effective human resource manager will be to ensure that employee work together in a civil manner so work can be completed on time with the high quality. The second one is communication. Communication is a key in every single workplace, but it is very important in the skills of the human resource professional. If an human resource manager cannot communicate to upper level manager, to employee and to shareholder, then the company will not succeed. There are many methods of communication used by human resource department today. These include writing, speaking in front of small and large group of people, and through the social media. And the last one is negotiation. When negotiation rolls around when an offer of employment has been extended, there typically are 2 different sides. A strong human resource professional will be able to work with both sides, so an agreement can be reached that makes everyone involved happy. So we want these qualities in a person who want to join under human resource department.
Next, to recruit employees in the finance department, the candidate criteria that must be present are excellent analytical and numerical skills. Then, candidates must have knowledge of financial regulations. Candidates who want to work under the financial department must have the following skills. This can further advance the RAVI company.
Okay, thank you for the both of you. What about the others? What other criteria do you have for your own department?
For my department, I need a candidate needs some criteria, which is communication skills and networking ability, strong attention to detail, and also commercial awareness.
Under designing department, we are expecting our candidates with some criteria, that is creativity skills, because the employees need develop strategic design plans with projected timelines and budget to design the clothes or textile as requested by the customers. Another criteria that we are expecting also is having a fluent knowledge of design tools and software, so that easy for them to produce a host of ideas, selecting the best one and selling them to our customer.
Okay, that's good for our selection process. Does anyone have another idea to sustain our organizational culture?
Yes, socialization process. Socialization process is the interaction process that helps new employee adapt to the organization culture. There is 3 stages. The first one is the pre-arrival stage. This stage encompasses all the learning that occurs before a new member joins the organization. The socialization process covers both the work to be done and the organization. The pre-arrival stage is the period of learning in the socialization process that occurs before a new employee joins the organization. For example, when students join a business school to pursue their MBA degree, they are socialized to have attitudes and behavior that business firms want. This is because the success depends on the degree to which the student has correctly anticipated the expectation and desire of those in the business school. The second stage is a counter stage. In this stage of the socialization process, the new employee sees what the organization is really like and confront the possibility that expectation and reality may diverge. In expectation proved to have been more or less accurate, the encounter stage merely provides a reaffirmation of the perspective again during the pre-arrival stage. And the last stage is metamorphosis stage. Metamorphosis stage is the stage in the socialization process in which a new employee changes and adjusts to the job, work group, and organization. In this stage, relatively long-lasting changes take place. The employee masters the skill required for his or her job, successfully performs for new roles, and make the adjustment to the work group values and norms. The metamorphosis stage completes the socialization process. The new employee internalizes the norms of the organization and his work group and understand and accept the norms of the organization and his work group. The success of this stage have a positive impact on the new employee productivity and his commitment on the organization. Okay, we can conclude here that socialization process in organization have three stages, which is the pre-arrival, encounter, and metamorphosis. There is some outcome from socialization process, which is increase in productivity, satisfaction, higher commitment, and lower employee turnover.
Thank you for the very detailed explanation, Ms. Shahira. I think I can continue on with this. I think there's another way for us to sustain our culture is by us top management taking the appropriate actions. The top management acts as the role model and influencer to establish behavioral norms that are adopted by others. There are a few ways that we can enforce this. First is by providing resources. We have to ensure that our technologies and resources needed are fully equipped and up to date. For example, we need to make sure our machines are sufficient and to produce our large amounts of fabric and other clothing materials. Next is for us to provide training and performance management programs that outline and reinforce our organization's core value by clearly stating what we expect from our employees, as well as providing a feedback tool that informs our employees about the proper behavior expected. Lastly, we should also apply a rewarding system where we reward our employees for demonstrating our organization's values. For example, we are all working in each department, so team value is definitely a very important core value in our organization. Bonuses will be provided to value teamwork among our co-workers and not to based on a person's individual performance. I think we can conclude our ways for sustaining our organizational culture. Another thing that we should discuss is the methods on how we transmit our culture to the employees. Does anyone have any suggestions?
Yes, I think my suggestion is an organizational culture enables a mutual understanding of an organization main goals and objective for collaborative success. It also the development of a distinct organizational culture change is essential for boosting employee engagement, loyalty, and belonging. There is a number of the elements and how all employees can be exposed to them in their day-to-day role. Next, I will tell about the story. Organizational stories are often based on memorable past events that are repeatedly talked about and shared with other employees, particularly new starters. These stories can include narrative or events relating to founders, conquerors, successes, and failures of the organization. Values are often reinforced through the retelling of stories, as is what engaged employees should and should not do.
Okay, what I can do to organization to our employee is rituals. Okay, rituals and ceremonies refer to repetitive patterns which emphasize an organization values and core practices of what a company stands for. They may be formal or informal work practices that are often known as the way things get done, or more explicit rules that govern how people work. Ritual and practices of learning and development can be achieved utilizing micro-learning to foster a culture of continuous growth. Ritual reflects such activities that are enacted repeatedly on important occasions. For example, awards given to employees on Founders Day, gold medal given to students on graduation day are reflection of our rituals of that institution.
Lastly, the methods to transmit organizational culture to employees are symbols and language. A company logo is a symbol of the company's identity. It creates the customer's first impression of the company. The best logos send a message to customers about the company's values, create brand loyalty, and give company letterhead, vehicles, and sign a more professional appearance. Private company have three physical assets, which are building, main located at Bangi Selangor, machines for doing business, and vehicles for the delivery and retrieval of goods. Next, this is our logo, which is alphabet F as the main character here. It symbolizes Fabricot company. Then, for our chosen color, as the main color is green. Green is the first color we use to produce our first textile. Last but not least, method to transmit organizational culture to employees is language. Corporate language comprises the words and visual the company use to communicate internally and externally. It influences corporate communication as a whole, from internal messaging to web content, press release, annual reports, and advertising slogans. For Fabricot company, we use slogan "Dress like a boss."
I think this concludes our meeting for today as we have addressed all our issues and questions. Thank you everyone for giving your suggestions and ideas on how we can to work for the betterment for our company. That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.